This Soviet cook was busy preparing meals for the soldiers when suddenly a German heavy reconnaissance tank came rolling in from the distance. The moment he spotted the tank, he freaked out and quickly ducked behind a nearby bunker. But the tank didn't even bother to look closely and just started firing randomly at the tents. Once it figured the coast was clear, the tank kept rolling forward and deliberately ran over all the food the cook had worked so hard to prepare. Seeing this, the cook completely lost it. He grabbed an axe and charged straight at the tank, then jumped on top of it and started hacking away at the hatch. The German tank crew inside was terrified, looking around frantically but couldn't see a thing. The German soldiers could only fire their machine gun blindly, but the cook kept pounding on the hatch relentlessly. They had seriously pissed off the cook. He raised his axe and went to town on it, even managing to bend the machine gun barrel. That's when the German soldiers inside finally realized someone was on top of their tank. They tried to speed up and shake him off. Seeing what they were up to, the cook quickly stripped off his apron and threw it over the tank's viewing port, then tore off his shirt sleeves and covered the observation port on the other side. Without any visibility, the German tank instantly lost control and ended up crashing into a military tent, now completely stuck. To break down the psychological defenses of the soldiers inside, the clever cook deliberately made heavy footsteps, creating the illusion of an entire division approaching. This made the Germans feel like the whole Soviet army had arrived. He even lit some straw and stuffed it into the tent. Smoke quickly poured into the tank. Overwhelmed by the thick smoke, the German soldiers inside completely panicked. Their psychological defenses crumbled. They opened the hatch and came out with their hands up. The Soviet cook even threatened the Germans to throw away all their weapons. Then he pulled out a rope and ordered the prisoners to tie themselves up. When the German soldiers turned around, they were absolutely stunned to discover that a single man had captured them, and the guy who took down their tank was just a cook. Not long after, the Soviet soldiers who'd been out on patrol returned to camp. They saw the German tank and thought the enemy had launched an attack, immediately hitting the deck and getting into combat positions. But the commander looked out and just saw the cook holding up a gun and shouting, "Come on over, boys, dinner's ready." When the soldiers walked into camp, they saw German sausages and bread already laid out on the table, along with a German tank parked nearby and 4 prisoners of war tied up on the ground.